2 minutes in the box with Justin Suda.
I've been with the Colas Group for 14 years. My journey at McAsphalt started again with the merger. My name is Justin Suda. I'm the Innovation and Product Development Engineer for McAsphalt, based out of Acheson, Alberta. So during my time with the company, I've been very fortunate and privileged to do a master's and a PhD in chemical engineering. Asphalt is not fully understood. It's sort of still a black box to us, right? We have a lot of sophisticated equipment, a lot of theories out there, but a lot of stuff goes untested, right? And we want to truly understand our materials. We want to make them as efficient as possible, and we want to make sustainable materials too, right? So if we're going to pride ourselves on being on the frontier of this industry, a lot of research has to be done. One of my most memorable projects with McAsphalt so far was when I started on with McAsphalt. So in 2018, I remember one of the first jobs I went to, we had to reformulate a microsurfacing emulsion. And when I went out to site, I realized that we're about a minute away from my house. So I'm gonna be driving on this road every single day as I come to work. It better be a good road, right? And I remember constantly looking at the formula, rechecking all the math, doing my due diligence. We went on site. I must have verified the job mix formula about 10 times to make sure it was perfect, right? Because I knew all my friends, my family would be driving on this road, and I wanted to tell them that I helped design this road.
Justin is an example for pretty much all our younger, colleagues and our younger technical workforce. Justin's main background is technical, but he has no problem thinking along the lines of how you produce this material, how you market this material, how you promote it, how do you sell it, which is basically, an amazing way of being engaged into, the whole mission and vision of our company.
So a big inspiration in my life has been my dad. Growing up in small town Niagara, we actually lived in Pelham Hills. My dad was a local land surveyor. And so I was readily immersed into the construction industry. We would lay out houses, we would lay out condo buildings. We actually laid out the Niagara Falls Casino together. And I'll never forget one of the winters we're laying out the parking lot garage, and the mist from the falls coming over and raining down on us like icicles. I think I was 10 years old at the time and just freezing my shorts off. And I had a greater appreciation for what my dad did. All of his angles were true. His measurements were only a millimeter out. I was very privileged to work with my dad growing up.
One of our pillars is to be innovative. Innovation can take many aspects, many forms. Formulating a product that did not exist before is one of them. The project that Justin worked on is to formulate a release agent that is sustainable. It's utilizing green materials, and at the same time is not something that will damage or change the properties of the asphalt when it comes in contact with them. Justin has, thought ahead. He's formulated, tried, optimized a product that has not existed before. It was recognized by Colas. It was selected as one of the innovation finalists. He got to go to the main meeting in Copenhagen and present his material and his invention to pretty much the rest of the company. Now it has visibility on a global scale. And, in the future, it almost certainly will translate in added revenue for McAsphalt because we're already having All of our sister companies requesting to buy or to even license the product for manufacturing it themselves. And that's ultimately why we do it. We want to grow our product portfolio and make more money for the company.
McAsphalt today is one of the leading companies when it comes to innovation in the asphalt industry. And I'm not just saying that. I think that there are some global entities that look in on McAsphalt and what they're doing. Even a couple of weeks ago, I had colleagues in France ask us about our high float emulsions, how we build different types of roads with different types of aggregates. They wanted to know the technology that we were researching with high float emulsions. And lo and behold, we find out that they're building roads with our technology in Côte d'Ivoire, over in Africa, another road, I think in Romania. And that gives you a great sense of reward that we're doing the right thing and it's on the global stage, right? So those little impacts, I think, matter to me and to us the most. It tells us that we're on the right foot and that we should continue doing what we're doing.